Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to the stream. Welcome back to Blueprints. TV's Noah here, smoothie in hand. And we're diving back into Blueprints. So last stream was the freezer stream, so I should be pretty well equipped to hit this particular day. This is day 14. Things that I'm hoping for. I would love to get to the secret garden, because I found that key and I never got a chance to use it. Love to drain the fountain today. I would also love to go back to the... give me my allowance, Yolehi who. I got $26 or $28, 8 gems, no keys. Okay. I would super love to drain the pool. I would super love to get back to like the laboratory, because I feel like I haven't seen the lab in a while. And I super want the trading post. All right, so we're going to start with drafting a den. That's great. That's a great room to have right there. Here, hallway sounds like a good idea. Really neat. Let's get a storeroom. And I already have money and I already have gems, right? Yeah, let's get items. Go to the closet. Those items suck. I should have got the storeroom. And pantry? Should I go with the pantry or should I go with the funeral parlor here? I already have money, and yeah, gems are more of a necessity right now. So let's go ahead and do the funeral parlor. Lamb. Not a whole lot. Just finally getting back into some blueprints. Finally getting back in the stream. I haven't been able to stream for a minute. A little tired today. Had a bit of a rough week last week. Thank you. How are you? Trading post. Want the trading post, because there's a thing in the trading post I know how to solve. Oh, no. Okay. I think I have to go with the schoolhouse. No, I want the trading post. I said trading post. I want both. I want all three of these rooms, but I want the trading post because there's a thing in there I can solve. Because once I solve it, it's solved forever. Dynamite, a little too dangerous to pick up. I don't remember that last time. But I think I know how to figure this out. I want to get the corners lit up, right? The schedule's ruined currently. Yeah, the schedule's currently ruined. I had some... There we go. Boom. The summer's like totally messing me up, so I stream the occasional weekday at 3:30. Boom. This is what I wanted. I need more allowance. Yodelehi who? Yeah. So missed out on the classroom, which is super good, or super thing I wanted to do. Missed out on the shrine, so I could make like wishes or something. I could. Ooh, maybe I should trade, because I don't know what the microchip does, and I can always get it tomorrow. So yeah, I'm a puzzle gamer. So blueprints. I finished Tunic recently. That's my jam. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do this trade. Oh, and I can continue? Oh, I'd rather have the sledgehammer, I think. Now, can I trade the sledgehammer for... I'm going to keep the sledgehammer for now. But it's cool that I can kind of like rotate through. That's interesting. So in a couple minutes, I'm going to not need the sledgehammer, but need a shovel and come running back here. So get excited! Alrighty. So we're going to go left first and get that gem. Thank you. Alright. Nursery would be great. Okay. I only have the one key and I have lots of gems. I'm going to go with the Nook. Let's also go... I thought I saw something there for, like... Something was weird for a second, but I think that was my imagination. Huh. That looks like a thing that I can unlock. Never noticed that before. Sus. Well, I'm also suspicious of the candles. See that you have affiliated status, but doesn't enough cost. I'm not looking for a graphic designer, if that's what you're asking. I already have one. Thank you, though. Yeah, we're going to go spare bedroom. Let that continue upwards. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Bang. Ooh, fruit. I'll come back for you, fruit. I'm going to go through the Nook first, because I want the key. Sweet. I'd also love, you know what I'd also love today? The library. I really need information today. Chapel room has an exit. I have a good chunk of money. Maybe I'll do the patio though. I have multiple ways to go. I want more gems, and I also want to like investigate more green rooms. So I think I'm gonna go with the patio. Might not even enter, to be honest. I'm gonna enter. I lied. Sweet gem. And let me guess, dig spots. Right here. Man, you know what I wish I had? A shovel. If only I had listened to myself. Right, we're going to continue this way. Bedrooms tend to have items. Eat nice orange. Nice library, please. Drawing room. We're going to go with the drawing room because of the exits. Do this. I don't think I have a date that makes sense. Her. So maybe it's her ladyship's birthday or something. All right, we got multiple ways to go. We're going to go this way first. Lamo. Okay, so they're all dead ends. They're all technically dead ends. So let's go with the Terrence. Go in here and grab a gem. Lamb. Look out amongst the peoples. There's not a dig spot in here, is there? Despite this being a green room. There is not a dig spot. There's tea. Can't dig. And there's nothing to, I got nothing to smashy smash. Like, this is becoming frustrating. I don't want the coat check. Oh, that's right. I could redraw in this room. I'm going to redraw. Observation sounds pretty good. Hallway is not, yeah, hallway is not as helpful. So yeah, let's go with the observation room. That'll give me a star and some sort of bonus. Got 10 stars now. Lots of worlds to spin. A little bit of music playing, which is always nice. Farms apples. And 3 steps. Cool. Nice little bonuses. Not going to complain about those. Let's continue. Ooh, I like the dove because the dove lets me rotate. Yeah, I'd like to rotate these so they go the other way, and then I think I'm going to draft the pantry because the pantry will also have food in it. This is a better way for me to go because I got the funeral parlor down there. This is good. This is good. Apple, which will be more delicious today. How delicious. Some would say more delicious today. And got my muns, and now we can continue. Yes, I'll use a key, please. I'll take a sip while I'm thinking. Really don't want a dead end right now. So, like, that's not as appealing. This seems like such a waste. I'm going to take the corridor. Corridor doesn't seem to have anything cool in it except for a fedora, which I think is important, but I don't know why. This is nice and unlocked. We're going to the funeral parlor because that is the only way that the game continues from this point. So yeah, let's go ahead and draft the funeral parlor. A friend of mine recommended I read these rules again, so I'm going to. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate at Old Ham's this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it has been quite a while since we've seen decent society, and we're beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of the game when I found the time, and I included with this letter all the details you need to share with the guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Laurie? M. Laurie. Let me just write down that name. M. Laurie. Parlor game. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box that displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. I'm really, I also have the worry that key is used elsewhere. Funeral. I thought I saw something. 1920, 1993. I'm just looking for dates. Thought maybe his birthday would be on there. All right, what we got here? The gems are in the box with the word blue on it. This is all right, so that would be this box. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Okay, so this is true. Has the word blue on it. This is false. It's not the box that's actually blue. They're in here. Gems are in here. Boosh. I just realized if I do the chapel, the funeral room that I've already drafted will actually have another gem in it. So I'm good. I think I'm going to go with the chapel just because I also have a good chunk of change and more doorways. So chapel it is. HOTTOGO. Oh. That book seems so, like, important for a thing you can't interact with. Let's look at the statues. Is there anything in the pews? I don't think I've ever really looked at the pews. Yeah, kneelers. Lavatory sucks. Billiard room is dead end. I think we gotta go with the hallway. Yeah, if we want to continue this way, we need the hallway. Unless I wanted more gems when I go back, but there we go. Okay, well, we got this way. This way we have security, which I think security is an important room to have right now. But the veranda, I want more green rooms. The goal was to get to the greenhouse today because I've never actually been to the greenhouse. I'm going to actually listen to the advice I tried to give myself, try to draft more green rooms, and I'm going to draft the veranda. Man, I should have taken the freaking shovel instead of the sledgehammer. Which, I mean, I say that as if, like, I know for sure that there was a way to get the shovel through constantly trading. So, might as well take the West Wing Hall, I think. No. I think the conference room has a better chance of there being stuff. West Wing Hall. Let me take the West Wing Hall. There's something actually I want to see in the West Wing Hall. Because there's a scrap of paper in here. This is about the death of Lady Clara. The West Wing will be closed until further notice while the floor plans are being associated with the West Wing not having removed from the blue. We ask staff remaining to refrain from drafting them during this mourning period. Life-wise, any staff may draft, but this happened. Sorry for leaning out because I'm writing a note. June, January, February, March, April, May, June. That's 6. So 6/15. 1983. I think 06/15 is something I should go back to the drawing room and attempt. But let's check these doors first. I'm assuming they're locked. Hey, that one's not. I absolutely want the pool. It'd be stupid of me not to draft the pool. So we're drafting the pool. Yeah, there's still money down here. That's nice. because this is still drained. A store would be nice. Why are the doors different? Is that one going to be locked and that one going to be open? Is that the deal here? That one's locked. Not running. Not going to run in the pool. That's wrong. That was the other way around. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go with security because of all the doors. And also there's a lot of good stuff that I can do in security. How many gems I got? 10? Yeah. Burn them gems. Anything good in here? God, I'd love like a key card. No. Just looking at the screens like I always do. Where are you, library? I need you. Boom. Okay, so inventory. There's a wind-up key in the parlor. Yes, that I know. That's fine. Keycard system. Keycard settings. I would like to set this to low. Boom. And I'd like to change online mode to unlocked in case I get the security box, as always. Back and is that all I can do here? Can I not sign online? I can log into the network, use the password, swan song, boom, boom, boom. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else like to be done. You know, you miss things when you don't check things, right? App services. This doesn't work anymore. I have announcements. November 7th. I don't think anyone else has. All right. No new announcements showed up. Scheduled games offline still. Special orders. I play special order. I always ask for the shovel. I just always want there to be a shovel. So I'll ask for that. Glossary of terms. And then if I go to data transfer, there's no... Yeah, because I don't have any other computers currently. Okay. Oh, wait, electronic mail. All right, I got to do that at the office. That's right. Okay, I need that. All right, log out. Okay, so we did a lot of good things. There's one of the freaking keycard things I cannot open. Likewise, a redundant security measure. Normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Yes, okay. This is all stuff I knew. I've looked at all those things. I'm going to look at this one more time. Just seeing if there's any words out of there that seemed out of place. Not the case. Okay. Go this way. This is probably gonna be locked. Yeah, I figured. All right, so we're gonna head back. Not gonna run in the pool because that's wrong. That's a wrong thing to do. I need keys so bad. All right, so there's 2 dig spots here. I'm gonna lose some more money, but I can go this way, right? Yeah, I should go this way. Through the hallway. Store would be great. Hey, stores. I'm going to go with, yeah, that because the other way ends the game. Or ends this route. I will still have other ways to go. Oh, look at the trash cans. Digiblocks. This is apparently coming soon in a patch of some sort. Hooray. Less than hooray. You got a key card for sale? That'd be super. Hey, the shovel I wanted. Yes, I'd like the shovel. And yes, I'd like the magnifying glass. And should I get gems while I'm here? Nah, I don't really need gems. I'm going to hold on to my cashola. That's a lie. This is not closed. But there'll be a sale eventually, which is nice. All right. So I can't go that way. But we can go back and we can dig in the veranda, and that's going to cost us $2 to do that, and some steps, but whatever. A rock. I got a rock. And a coin. Okay. So. That lost one coin. How cool. Alright, so we can go back. We gotta go all the way back through this windy road here. There's nothing in the Terrence. I remember being like, oh, nothing in the Terrence. Yes, but now that we're back here, let's take a look at this. Step up on this. Oop. So we were trying 0615. 0615. Enter. Clear. 0615. 1983. All right, I was thinking maybe it was the day she died or something, but no. Okay, so that's that way. That doesn't do anything for me. But we're going to go back this way. Shovel in hand. Able to run. Yeah, oh yeah, patio has dig spots, so we're going this way. Give me things. Give me sweet little things. A key. A key. And that's it. That was came in here for a key. I do need a key. I mean, like there's a lot of locked doors that I've come across, so but we're gonna start from the other door now. We're gonna go this way, back into the funeral. Because it's red. I was like, I thought I saw like something knocked over, but I was incorrect. What we got here? The black box is black. I mean, that is 100% true. So that's a true statement. So one of these two has to be false. The black box is in fact black. The black box is true. The black box is empty. Okay. This we know to be true, because the black box is in fact black. If this is true, then this also has to be true. So, this has to be false, right? That means the black box is full. The only way that this works is if the black box is full, because that is untrue. Hey, 3 gems. Dope. Dopey dope. Okay. We continue on. Oh no, these are all dead ends. These are all dead ends. Oh no. So Here's the thing. I think I want to go back to the guest bedroom. Like, this I know has guaranteed stuff in it. Oh, the guaranteed key is so important. But I feel like every time I go into the guest bedroom, there's 4 keys hanging out in there. So I'm going to take the risk and do this.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Blueprints. Will I find my way to room 46? Well, the best way to find out is to subscribe right here to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming, so you'll get a notification next time I dive deep into the mansion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Boop!